We're catching up with Mr. Tease himself. For a month you were teasing the announcement that came out just a week ago or so.
Sure.
Mortal Kombat is coming back. What's it like? I mean, you're taking a little bit of a break from Mortal Kombat. What's it like coming back to the franchise after that? You have fresh eyes, fresh ideas?
Yeah, that's exactly it. You know, we did a game called Injustice, and you know, that did really well, so we were happy about that. But now that, you know, we have the next generation consoles, and you know, we're kind of jumping back with the new you know, new enthusiasm with Mortal Kombat.
So, there are a lot of things that are Mortal Kombat to me, fatalities, all that stuff. Things that perhaps weren't in Injustice, even though it had some of that Mortal Kombat DNA. What is it about Mortal Kombat you think that sort of, because people are very excited to see it back again, what it is about it that you feel is key to the franchise and that you want to sort of reinforce now with the new gen consoles?
I think the main thing we want to do is to keep introducing new things, new features, new gameplay elements to the mix. You know, this Mortal Kombat, we're introducing more new characters than we ever have before, and introducing more features with, like, you know, the character variations. Every character in the game has 3 versions that have different moves and different kind of strategies involved with them. So the process of selecting a character and going up against another character is completely different with this game because of the 3 versions of every character.
So how does that work with the characters with the 3 versions? Is it like 3 versions that are across all characters, that they are three flavors of each character that are the same across the different characters, or are they completely unique in their own right?
Well, all the characters share the basic most signature moves. Like, for instance, all the versions of Sub-Zero can throw an ice ball. All the versions can slide. But at that point, then, you know, there's a Cryomancer Sub-Zero who's the only one who can create these ice weapons that he uses in combat. There's another one who's the only one who can create this ice shield. And so they all have their own unique moves that none of the other ones share, and that's what really separates them.
So a lot of other developers simply give them a different costume and call them a new character.
Yeah, you know, I think we really want to kind of keep the heart of what the character is, but, you know, like it's like a offensive version of Scorpion, a defensive version of Scorpion, an in-your-face version of Scorpion. That's how we're trying to really mix them up.
You announced it with Sub-Zero, Scorpion, sort of classic iconic characters, but you also showed off a couple of new ones. Can you tell us a little bit about the new characters that you're bringing into the franchise?
Yeah, you know, we have 6 characters here. 4 of them are brand new characters that have never been seen before. So, like I said, Mortal Kombat X is introducing more new characters to the mix than any of the previous Mortal Kombat games, and that's part of what we want people's, you know, to get new things, new features, new characters, and there's some of the wildest characters that we've introduced into the mix since the beginning.
Right. Can you give some examples of that? And what can happen?
One of our characters is called Ferrator, and he is this big, hulking kind of character with a little lady that's on his back, and she's, you know, giving him orders. He's throwing her at the opponent, you know, kind of like as a projectile. She's stabbing him and getting all mad. So it's a really crazy, kind of brawling character. Another one is called Devora, which is like a half insect, half human character. She's got these stingers that she uses for in combat, and she can kind of hover around and fly. So it's a lot of really diverse characters that we're adding to the mix.
And of course, you're still sort of like. You're sticking with the little bit of a gory effect, that little, or that thing with the X-ray, where you sort of almost like take pleasure in showing exactly what kind of damage the player has caused.
Yeah. The X-ray move was something that was very, you know, players really embraced in the last Mortal Kombat game, and so we really wanted to kind of start with the foundation of Mortal Kombat 9, which was 2011's Mortal Kombat, and add on top of there the 3 variations of the characters, and then on top of there is the backgrounds and being able to jump and propel yourself, leverage yourself on the environments.
Right. So one area that I understand you're trying to push to the next level as well is online. Do you have details to bring with that, or are you still keeping them on the lock?
We have small details. We're going to be probably revealing the big picture stuff later, but it is basically a persistent online game that everybody participates in. So we can give you more details later, but it's something we really want people getting online and all playing this big meta game.
Sounds very interesting, like a global challenge somehow.
Yeah.
Very cool. You've always had great sort of long-term game modes. I remember the tower, things like that. Are you bringing something of that, or are you planning something new for Mortal Kombat X?
We're leaning towards trying new things. You know, I think the challenge tower and all that was great in Mortal Kombat 9, and you know, so there are certain things that we really like that worked out well, but we don't just want to bring everything and just reskin the game, you know, with next-gen graphics. We really want to introduce new features as well.
All right, and we understand it's 2015 that it's coming out. Where are you at in development right now, and what are you working on?
Well, we are very actively putting in new characters and backgrounds. We have a lot more than we're actually showing here at the show, but you know, we're you know, putting in new characters, putting in new environments, putting in new game features, and you know, the game's going to come out sometime in 2015, but we haven't announced the month yet.
I suppose you have to put them in early so you can balance the game before it's out, because that's key to it.
Absolutely. We're going to get also some of these kind of hardcore, you know, tournament players into the studio and playing the game and helping us balance it out.
Thank you so much for your time. Looking forward to it. Mortal Kombat X.
Thank you.
Finish him!